What a shame. In the time that it took me to set up my live, I actually had the full rainbow literally going all the way over, but literally a cloud has just taken it and the birds have come through. But I'm going to take you on a walk quickly while my boys are out, and I've just got to go and shoot up and do a collection quickly and come back. And in order to get my hips working, I'm really struggling picking up and down because obviously I had a babysitter yesterday, and one of the things that's, I'm going to go this way so I can try and show you. One of the things that's really difficult as a mum, especially a single mum when you have childcare, is with childcare also comes the duties and the responsibilities of the house, especially for somebody like me, because I can't afford in my body to clear up after other people in the way it is with having guests come in and things like that. And it's a really difficult one, isn't it? As a mother, when you go to people's houses, the mum always says, oh, don't worry about it, I'll do that later. And it's difficult for me to do it, which is why I don't tend to go to other people's homes with my boys at the moment, because I have they are very good actually. And they are very good. All my kids have been very good on things like that. But if they were in my house and they are left to their own devices, and just see if you can see it just yet. It's wonderful. It's absolutely beautiful, guys. Such a shame. Maybe it was just for me at that particular point, but I did take the time to try and set up the live, and it was just literally the full rainbow right outside my window. Seem to be getting these every Sunday so far. We even didn't know whether or not we were going to quickly go out with the boys earlier. So, I was just going, all right, lads. So, what was I saying? Wow, hopefully I can see it from up here. It would be wonderful if I can. I'm hoping the boys got to see it from the park, because usually we've gone over the other side. But look, I mean, no, oh, I can just see that. No, hopefully I'll get it for you before I end this live. But I thought you guys, I didn't know whether, sort of wanted to help a push, but I haven't got time. I'm hoping the man, oh shit, holy, it's making me go back now, isn't it? Can't lose my hat for fuck's sake. Seriously. Oh, seriously, it's wild out here. Absolutely wild. So this, by the way, guys, this is something I'm going to be on to. This is called, the Second Chance Children's Charity that obviously has been completely closed down for COVID time. But they have like a land and things where they take children that obviously are very vulnerable. Everything's at a standstill, and then obviously got the city gym, and then this is the place and space that I'm sort of after, which is a dance and gym studio. It's literally just at the end of my road, so there's no reason why I can't come down here, and the kids can go off with these guys and stuff. But I'm really dubious about charities, because unfortunately as a mother I have to protect my children from a virus, and it's not the virus that you all seem to be in fear of, and for some reason I don't want anyone to be in fear, and it's really horrible to be a mother like myself who has the education and the understanding of some of the things that are going on at the moment. And I mean, I was watching this comedian the other day and it was pretty funny. If I did it, people would shoot me in the head, but she gets away with it. And actually watching it, she did it in such a clever way. And what she basically did is she said, I don't even know if you can hear me because of the wind. It really is windy. Let me, my mic's there. I could do with proper mics and headsets. I've literally at the moment, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and me out on the street here, just crossing over. 5 not wearing masks, one's got the mask tucked down to his head. Yes, people are allowed exercise time. As you'll know by the Portsmouth media yesterday, they have listed and defined that if you congregate and meet of more than 30, it will be a £10,000 fine. and you can only congregate in twos and in sets of your home. So the next walk, we're going for a theme. We've got the fire, which I support, which is paid for by your council tax. So it's your council tax. It's going really windy. Let me just come into the police station. I'll come and stand in borrow the police station for a minute. I'm sure they won't mind. They won't mind. I'll just stand here for a minute. I'm sure they won't mind. But while I just talk about what I'm talking about. So obviously you've got Hampshire and Fire Rescue. These are paid for by your council tax payments. So your council tax goes to obviously the council. So whatever, so me, that's Portsmouth City Council. Percent of it goes to the fire and percent of it goes to adult social services. And then obviously it goes to the police. This here, we're sorry that this office is not open to the public, but I think that's actually been there for a while because we're in the middle of a massive big changeover. So basically, yeah, so this is the fire station. I'm probably going to get some wind. Over here is one of the schools which my kids could go to if it was me just going, hey, there's a school right next to my door. I will send my children to the first nursery right in front of my house, so I can just literally walk across, drop my kids off, and that's it. And if I'm not well, I can probably literally just say to one of my neighbours, do you mind dropping them off? And of course, if Dean's there, I can just sort of say to Dean, hey, I'm just coming here to a local shop. I can just say to Dean, can you drop the kids off? So this would be what would be my local shop. Unless I go to Asda, which is at the other side of the hill. In here, I can come in here with no mask on, they let me. But what could happen if people, just had to take that lady off, who had a mask exempt thing. What would happen to obviously businesses like this who don't abide by certain rules is they can actually be closed down by law. That means the police can actually come, lock their doors and tell them that that's it, their business is now shut down. They can even take criminal matters and put them out of business by having such high fees put on them. I'm just going to quickly cross down a different way than I would usually go to come here. To quickly, I'm going to go Anachrista to come through into a sort of structure that exists here in the UK. And basically we have these houses that have been built. These started just as I got here. A lot of people have put their Christmas decorations up on their lights and things, just to obviously give things a bit of a feel. And so these sort of houses and things were basically what were being built. So they're little mews and 2-structure and 3-structure buildings, and these are flats. And the reason that they've done them is because they've got to take these down. So this is all going to come in with the Great Reset, and I don't think people realise, because people don't read business plans, people don't read public orders where they're letting you know of plans and things that are going on. So basically these new things will replace these ones and these ones. In Japan and China and places like that, they have what's called pods. So basically they don't have the housing issue with these pods. So basically it is just like a big sleeping bag, a big sleeping bag in a pod, 2x2 out with masks on. How you move around in this situation depends on your fear and faith. This is a park where no children are out on the park. Elijah and Shiloh are officially with their teacher. So they are on an educational school visit right now. They are going to see the birds, they are going to see the squirrels, trees, nature, all of these things that I have to then sign off to show that my children are actually being educated at home under what is called homeschooling. Because my children would come under an SEN, it is about the amount of people that are in contact with them that I can't deal with as a mother. When I chose to be a mother, I chose to be a mother. That meant to raise my children. That meant to be the person that installs the values. So here, obviously, before I stop, oh, me, you're all right. Somerstown Central healthcare system. Some guy's just been taking the piss, but Sovant Trust, Ports Group Practice, Somerstown Surgery, and HS Property Services. So let's talk about prescriptions. Now, when you come here and you go into a doctor, you've got things like 5 minutes with your doctor. Now, one of the greatest things going on with one of the psychiatrists at the moment is he's actually talking about antidepressants and psychotic medication, and the fact that pain management is being done with opiates. Now, I just had a group of lads there just taking the piss. It was quite funny. He just winked at me, the little CUNT. And he's just opened up a conversation. And Alan, yesterday, unfortunately, when I lived him, was smoking with a joint in his mouth, which is why I moved away. Now, collision, you could have been in a car crash. Come on, come on, come on, come on.